the way Brock used to come down, his tire would literally, it almost like it would overcut the corner. It would come off the ground, almost like he's hopping over the turn. You know what I mean? Almost like there's an invisible chicane there that he's driving over. And Murphy does it here. Okay, Aussies, we're going to jump back into Supercars for a second here. I had a comment about a video that I put out, and it was about Scott McLaughlin's Lap of the Gods. Wow, he took that turn well. Wow, that was impressive. Man, you could hear those tires crunching. Ooh, took a little dirt. Holy, they're going down that hill is just, wow. At the time, I didn't really know anything about Mount Panorama or Bathurst or anything like that. I had a vague idea of who Peter Brock was.
We were trying to speak to you. You got a problem?
They're talking to him. Okay, I got to take that back.
Brock in the 05
guys,
car.
I think you're trying to get through to me. I can't hear. Perhaps the chopper's getting some sort of interference.
We were trying to speak to you. You got a problem? No, he can't hear us, Peter Brock.
Just driving to work.
We'll work on that.
I knew some of the details of the race, but I hadn't. This is before I'd even watched my first race. I think I said something like, well, someone's going to have to give me a super chat if they want me to drink out of my shoe. How much beer do I got to put in this thing? I cannot fucking believe I did that. So, little did I know that this was a point of contention for a lot of people, and I got a comment. The comment was from at Paul Wallace 7335. Not taking anything away from Scotty's lap, but Murphy's Lap of the Gods will still be the Lap of the Gods. On Murphy's lap, the car body and panels all came from Holden, off the production line. McLaughlin's car, the only thing that came off the production line was the panels and the lights. That's it. Two totally different cars. I get the gist of what this guy's saying. I get you. Where I come from, you could compare, let's say, Connor McDavid or Sidney Crosby to guys like Gordie Howe or Bobby Orr. The new guys put up the better numbers, but is that because they're better players or because they have access to better training, better nutrition, better equipment, and better resources? So I get this. I've been diving into this supercar things pretty heavy. I've watched my first Bathurst. I've done live streams in the races. I have a favorite driver now, and I know all about the end of the Ford Holden era and the dawn of the Mustang Camaro era, and I know about all the contentions in there too. So, if you have old cars that are production line cars, like true stock, as opposed to bits of stock that have been heavily modified for track, you are talking about two different cars. So the times definitely stand apart. I mean, I think you could still call Scott's Lap a Lap of the Gods because it beat the time, but you have to put an asterisk there, or you have to put them in two separate categories.
It's like shaving.
I shave my legs.
Not every day.
So I kind of agree with you where you can't call both of them the Lap of the Gods. The thing is, up until this point, I have yet to watch Murphy's Lap of the Gods. So as an extra response to your comment, like you did in the video, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Let's check out Murphy's Lap of the Gods. Haven't seen it. So let's check it out.
When he posted a 2:07.95.
Okay, that's a nice lap.
Two-time winner here.
There's someone out there that knows the specifics. What exactly is different between, say, this Holden and McLaughlin's Holden?
Angle across the face of the corner and then nails the throttle on the way out.
They fly up that mountain straight.
Has been all weekend.
Ooh, look at the flames coming out.
Practice sessions.
Wow.
First in the qualifying session.
These guys
As I mentioned, an 07.95.
just balls out. Like, to attack this track the way these drivers do, it absolutely blows me away.
Through the cutting.
Reset the throttle in. You heard a little
That cutting up into the skyline, I have found to be, by watching it, so intensely difficult looking.
Parky's up, and look at the split. It's awesome. 0.4 of a second for Greg Murphy.
The readout on the dash won't show
Wow,
him that,
you see,
but it's
what are those
showing
flames
that the
coming out?
K-Mart
Is that from the
Commodore
brakes?
is top of
Look
the
at
game
him
right
go.
now.
Holy
4
shit.
tenths.
Really bringing this thing.
That,
He is getting 11 tenths
wow.
out, mistake-free
Like,
so far. Every millimetre of road on the run
God.
to Forest Elbow. Turn him, he's up nearly 0.7.
This is nuts.
An awesome time so far from Murphy.
My
And
favorite part of the
Holden
race.
in the background of
Conrad
Rory.
Straight.
He's top 0.95.
My God, let's see how he goes through
Can he
the
improve
chase.
on it, JB?
That is such an
Well, all you
integral
can do is
part, in my
laugh at it at the
opinion,
moment. And
is
all
getting
you
through
can
that
do is
chase
laugh because
smoothly.
This is just quite simply an awesome lap.
Look at the sparks coming out. It's
He
got to
holds
be
it
the
together through
brakes.
the chase. And Greg Murphy, listen
Beautiful.
to the crowd roar.
Wow.
The Holden supporters love it. He has
How can you
released
not?
the shackles on car 51, and he is going
Intensely
straight
important corner.
to pole position for the Bob Jane T-Marts 1000. Murphy, a blistering
Wow.
In his words, there's never been a better feeling. What
Like,
he
those
did on the
corners
mountain
are
in the qualifying
beautiful.
when he posted a 2:07.95. 1996 with Craig
The
Lowndes,
corners
in
on this track are
1999
so
with Stephen Richards.
important for time. Griffin's Bend, too. I mean, there's so many parts of this track that, this is one of the amazing things about Bathurst, is that shootout. I mean, I know they do it at all the V8 races, but there's nothing like it at this track. Nothing that I've ever seen. And I grew up in an auto racing fan family, too. I wasn't hugely into it growing up, but my dad is, and my brother's a huge fan.
Sessions.
You know,
First
driving
of the
lines are so
qualifying session.
important
As I mentioned,
on this track.
07.95.
And having raced it in video games several times, I know they're just video games, but you know, you definitely get to learn the layout. You know, you get to learn what parts where the driving line needs to be, and yeah, it's just such an amazing track, requiring so much skill. There's so much nuance to this track.
Through the cutting.
Reset
That was
the throttle,
perfect.
you heard a
That was
little
like
grab, tried to
perfect,
pick it up,
perfect,
had to come
perfect.
back out, got back on it again.
There's this thing about the Dipper that I always noticed watching some Peter Brock shootouts, that it's almost like I don't think they can do it anymore because of the guardrails or the walls at the side. But the way Brock used to come down, his tire would literally, almost like it would overcut the corner. It would come off the ground, almost like he's hopping over the turn. You know what I mean? Almost like there's an invisible chicane there that he's driving over. And Murphy does it here.
4/10
Right there.
inside John Bow's
Like he's
time.
cutting over the
car looks
corner.
good, and
That was
Murphy's
just
really
there too.
bringing
Yeah,
this thing.
wild.
He
Just
is
wild.
getting 11.
I'm telling you, when I eventually get to Bathurst, I am budgeting thousands of extra dollars. I'll mortgage my house if I have to do it to take a hot lap with a driver. I'll give you one of these. Just I gotta know what that feels like, even from a passenger seat.
You ready? The name on the middle of that steering wheel should tell you that I was born ready, Shelby. Hit it.
Attaboy.
Oh my gosh! I have never been on a ride like this in my life. Back her down. Quit playing around. I don't know how much grip they got, but it'll break your neck after that.
The chase
Holds it
is
together through the chase.
it's so
And
crucial
Greg Murphy,
too.
listen to the crowd roar.
So
The
crucial.
Holden supporters love it.
Yeah.
He has released the
So what was it called like before this? I mean, Lap of the Gods is obviously a label that must have existed before that. I mean, who were the Lap of the Gods drivers? I mean, Brock has to be there, right? I mean, I'm just assuming Brock had one. And as the cars got better, I mean, I get your point, Wallace. I absolutely get your point. But wouldn't that kind of be relevant to, record shootout times from generations before, say from Dick Johnson or Peter Brock? I'm sure there were times that were higher than that were the best times of their time. But this Holden, even though it is off the line, would have been more advanced than then. So it's a very nuanced conversation. But I totally understand what you meant by that, and especially considering we're talking about like cars, production line cars, as opposed to actual race cars. So this one is definitely more pertinent to your point than anything that I just brought up. But that was a wild lap to watch. That was really, really impressive. So yeah, awesome. That was really, really entertaining, and actually looked like he was going faster than McLaughlin. I don't know if it was just a camera or the commentator or what. But anyways, Wallace, thanks for making that comment and encouraging me to go and check this one out. So I hope you guys like this one as much as my McLaughlin video, because that one got some got some really good traction. So I hope this one does too. I got a lot more racing coming up. I'm going to be doing some live streaming during the Bathurst 12-hour. I've got a video that I'm putting out on about Peter Brock's crash. I've kind of avoided that one for a long time, but I kind of think I owe it to myself and to my subs, because most of you are here for the racing stuff, and I haven't looked into his death at all. So I'm gonna watch a few. I don't like to use the word react when it comes to something like that. I'm just gonna watch a few of those videos, and you guys can watch them with me. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. Please give a like and a subscribe. I'm trying to get the numbers up so I can eventually afford a trip to this race myself. So I love you all. May you all find water and shade. Thanks, Wallace, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Up under the tree, big slide.
Wow, he took that turn well.
Can you believe that?
Wow, that was impressive.
Nothing that
Man, you could hear those tires crunching. Ooh, took a little dirt.
Is there a price?
Holy, they're going down that hill is just...
This is going
Wow!
very, very close as a result of that.